Hello YouTubers, my name is X Factor. This is some Insurgency firestrike gameplay. I'll explain the game mode as we get going, but this used to be a Counter-Strike source mod. Now it's a standalone game available on Steam that launched yesterday for less than $14. And I see the bullets hitting. There's a dead teammate to my left. I'm suppressed. See the blur? And there's another dead teammate behind me. And there's about to be a third dead teammate who makes the same mistake. There is a leaning mechanism. You can go crouch. You can go prone. You can crawl. You can slide. You can jump. The movement is pretty darn good. There's a stamina system. There's a weight system that dictates how fast your soldier is. And there is a lot of stuff you can shoot through. Cement bags? No. Some of these walls? No. Metal? No. But a lot of the walls you can shoot through. And I'm actually carrying more mags right now. Not that I need it. There's no bullet counter. So I've got to change out mags. No crosshair. Got to hip fire and get lucky. And there's a ton of recoil in this game compared to some of the modern shooters such as Battlefield 4 or Call of Duty, any of them, including Ghosts. So it's all about using your VoIP and the teamwork. It's hard to tell where your teammates are at. There is sometimes an indicator above their chest, yellow or blue, I believe. And the way this mode works is you spawn in, your team has A, their team spawns in, they have C. This is a one-life mode unless you cap a flag. If you cap what's a flag or a conquest point, all the players in your team that are dead will be back alive. Now, the way to kill off and win this part of the round is to eliminate the entire enemy team or cap them out and eliminate them, basically. So even if they've only got one flag and the one's neutral, if you eliminate them, they don't have the ability to spawn. And I decided on this round to push A, rush A the entire team or time. And a lot of people say, well, why do you always hit tab when you're playing? Because this is bringing me back to my roots. The only way you can tell somebody's killed, because there's no kill confirmed, there's no kill markers, is to keep track of your kills as you go. If you think you lit a guy up or you think you finished a kill through a wall, hit tab. Did your kill count grow? If it did, you got the kill. But what's the chances that there's another guy watching over his shoulder? So here I'm capping A. As this happens, my teammates won't spawn here. The guys that are dead will spawn back at basically our gimme back there in our spawn location. And it's their job to kind of patrol B and C, because I highly doubt anybody's coming back for A. Now, the only people that can come back for A for the other team, no one else spawned, is the guys that are still alive. So I figured I'd kind of watch just long A, kind of take a peek at my kills again, just in case I got some more firefights. And there's one, and I definitely overkilled that guy, and that guy dropped really quickly. So third guy left, and off to a pretty good start. So time to rush A again. The way the stamina system works is if you run too long, you get heavy breathing. If you go to ADS or aim down sight, it's going to be harder to aim, and there's going to be some optic sway or iron sway, which is not the best. You can hold shift to steady your aim. And then what's cool about that is it kind of silences the people on VoIP. And pretty much everybody was on VoIP. I couldn't believe it. It was a breath of fresh air. But with that comes some troublesome stuff. But you can mute individual players in VoIP. And again, I'm trying to figure out how to change the volume of VoIP. So here's an example. Saw a flash of a guy out my left, throw my frag, and I could have hit tab real here to make sure I killed him, but there he is taking a nice little dirt nap. Hit tab, make sure I got my kill count in my head before I move up. So the way this works is in games like Counter-Strike Go, you gain cash in-game. And you have buy rounds and you have save rounds. In this game, it doesn't matter. You have X amount of points no matter how well or how bad you do to equip your weapon or your loadout. Do you want to run heavy armor? It's going to slow you down a little bit. Do you want to run extra mags? Do you want to carry a grenade, smoke, a flashbang? You can only have one. Do you want to have a pistol? Do you want to have a foregrip, a laser sight, an optic? You only have so many points. So you really have to pick and choose. And some of the maps are really wide open. I actually played another map for a split second, and it was extremely wide open. Of course, there is the recon sniper class, and that guy might have been killed through the door. Maybe. So looking over B, you had to go down to B to burn it. And sometimes it's important just not to let them cap something. So if you have a C flag and they've got the A flag, just don't let them on B or C. Just war of attrition, basically. So this game was pretty darn intense. I've only played about 35 minutes so far, and obviously that's a friendly. And it's pretty darn intense. There are some pretty hairy standoffs. You really have to be careful. And there's 20 different weapons and a ton of different attachment combinations. And here I make a mistake. I shoot that guy, and I should have stayed pillared just so that we could cap B. So try to make another push for their A. This is another start. And I'm running heavy armor, and I'm definitely running extra mags. And there I pick off one. And this is where shit hits the fan. Pick off another guy. And there's actually 2 guys here. Pieced out the first guy real quick. We're going to slow-mo this one. So this is Insurgency. Let me know what you guys think. I'll probably throw some more gameplay up as I figure out the maps. And that's the biggest thing. What's your map knowledge? If I start figuring out these maps and where I can be, how quickly, it's going to be a lot easier. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And let me know what you guys think down below. We'll see you soon, YouTubers.
I don't know.
Well, if it is, I'm out. If not, I guess I'm stuck in for another one.
You hooker.